Hi everybody, it's Dave Aquino with Basecamp Trading. Today is Tuesday, October 24th. So I'm looking at this market today trying to figure out exactly what it's trying to do. So you look at the NASDAQ, we had a little bit of a move higher, drop, test support, and then it moved back towards the top of the opening range, and then from 11 o'clock until all the way to 1:30, we're barely moving out of this consolidation. The S&P also gap up, pull back, consolidation. You think to yourself, well, I can't really figure out what the market wants to do. It doesn't want to break higher, it's having trouble breaking lower. And even the Russell, same thing, much more narrower in movement and very much in a very tight range, consolidating all the way to about 2 o'clock. So just looking at this, it's very hard to understand this price action. But if you step back, you use a different time frame and go from a 5-minute to a 10-minute time frame, and you bring in the prices from yesterday, you can clearly see from the high of yesterday in the SPX to the low of yesterday morning, this bounce right at the beginning of the day, the top of the opening range is right in the middle at the 50% retracement level. We pulled back, we bounced back up, hit some resistance at the 50%, pull back, hitting resistance again, potentially pulling back. So what I actually think the S&P is going to do is actually from today's low to today's high, you're looking at a retracement back to the 50%. So it's a retracement of the retracement type of day, and that's the direction we're starting to move in right now in the S&P. The same thing is in the NASDAQ, even though the numbers are a little bit different. You go from the high of yesterday morning to the low of this morning, very clean 50% retracement there. A little breakout higher, a little pullback. So what we're looking for this afternoon is a retracement of the retracement, pulling back to this middle area right here. Again, sometimes all it takes is a little step back and trying to take into account more than just today. Take into account a day or two further in the past will shed some light on the directional move that occurred and could occur later on today. Thanks.